Hi there, this is Bob from the Two Old Guys Garage, and we're in my garage, not Lou's garage. I'm going to give you a quick wrap up on the leaking brake fluid on my 32 Ford Coupe. This is the cylinder that's been leaking, and this is when it was installed in June of 2013, and you'll notice that this front seal fits the gap, but here, if you look, the seal has shrunk to about 2/3 of its original size, which means that the tension, and it's an X-type O-ring by the way, the tension has been reduced by the same amount. So that's the cause of the leak. And the leak only occurs, or occurred, past tense, when there's pressure on the master cylinder by stepping on the brake. So in other words, when sitting there statically, it's not leaking on the floor. Now while you're driving the car and you're using the brake, then what happens is that when the pressure is put up, it leaks from the front part, but it leaks down onto the brake master cylinder heat shield, where, because it's hot and running, it's evaporating. So again, no pooling on the floor, no sign of leakage of the master cylinder. So that kind of explains that. And by the way, the rubber that produces the pressure is fine. It's typically the Buna and nitrile. Plenty of tension still, no problem. It's just that the material on this guy has shrunk. I don't know what the hell it was ever made from. Probably Chinese, but it's no good. So that shouldn't happen because the kit that I put in with the spare master cylinder a couple of weeks ago is using a single rubber O-ring, which appears to be a typical Buna, and that should not have that problem. While there, I got to thinking that having installed the Jaguar XK rear end in 1973, it has the flexible brake hose that was installed in 73, and of course the Volvo front brakes were done in 77, and likewise its flex lines are that old too. So I thought I better try to get them. Took me a while to identify them, but this is one of two for the front. I have identified the rear XKE brake line that I use, but I need to get underneath the car and confirm that I got the right part number before I order it. And by the way, good old Rock Auto comes through. All you got to do is figure out what you want by number. And let's see, good news. Lou got the grill a couple of days ago, studying it, and I'm hopefully going to get over there in the next day or two. I've been down and under with a really bad flu. By the way, there's the Lincoln illustrating how tiny this garage is. So I think I'm about there on this. This is part 25, segment 1, and it is April 2nd, 2024. So with that, I'll bid you all goodbye and say thank you. Take care. See you later. Hi everybody, it's April 3rd, 2024. This is part 25, segment 2 of the Two Old Guys Garage with the Anglia Street Rod built. And surprise and hallelujah, we have a goddamn grill. Came in a couple of 2-3 days ago, and while I've been at home trying to recover from my terrible flu, Lou has been working away. And if you look down here, you can see that he's got the side panels trimmed a little bit and bolted in on both sides. Although we were just discussing that in all likelihood the addition of this part doesn't really add anything. And then if you look down here, this is somewhat close to the top of the 4-bar suspension. So what we're thinking is we're probably going to take this line and go straight across and just cut that piece out. It doesn't do anything for it. More airflow, and if we ever want to put zoomy headers on, we can stick them out under the fender. So, it's bolted together.
Half-ass.
Well, half-ass, but look, if you look, we don't have that skew anymore with the top of the grill over the plastic, which kind of proves that the plastic fiberglass front end is all skewed off. The grill's pretty good shape. We're fortunate because it came with the chrome trim on the outside here, and it came with a badge. Look at that, nice pretty badge. Plus, you got a gravel pan too.
Yeah, this is goes in there. I don't know if that was going to fit in there. So I'm going to worry about that right now.
Yeah, well, you know me. Every piece of bolting something down adds strength. That's the way I am.
And then here's got the inner braces for the fenders.
Headlights, eh?
So get those on. I'm going to have to cut them here probably. And
they might not line up this way, right?
They're pretty
close.
Yeah, pretty close. Which I can see. I need to jack this thing up and pull front tires out so I can actually get in there.
Yeah.
And
then lining these up, which I see you have got them bolted through. There's a gap here.
Yeah.
The transition from
the
fiberglass to steel. And then this other fender is a little more of a problem, you said?
Yeah, I've had more problems with this. It's good. Good. Yeah, these fenders, they're kind of old, and so they've been reworked. This here doesn't line up right, so what I'm going to have to do here, notch this piece here so I can lift it up.
Oh, in the mounting holes?
Yeah.
You can adjust it up and
I can adjust it up and down.
Yeah. So of course there's going to be a little wobbly, but that's
it
not.
Won't be wobbly once you get that front brace in.
Yeah.
That'll take all that out of there.
That's good. So that's where you're at. You're on the front braces next, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with front braces next. And then once I do that, I get all the measurements, floor to from here to the floor, and get everything the same height.
Yeah. But it looks like an Anglia.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better.
Yeah. Well, took us time getting here. By the way, March 21st, the first day of spring, was 2 years to the day exactly that we started the project. With the red lines that are still there on the floor.
Yeah.
Nothing but red.
Yeah, they're still there, aren't they?
There's the.
Yeah, there they are.
There's the red marks for the
red marks
front axle.
From axle and fenders.
So that's pretty good. So let me think. Oh yeah, the last segment previous to this, I covered the leaking brake fluid on my 32 Ford Coupe, finding the actual cause, and it's discussed earlier in detail. But one of the things I noticed was I was doing more research in my PDF website, and I realized that I've been saying that the Jag rear end was put in '73, and the front disc Volvo brakes were put in '77. It's not quite right. The Jag rear end was put in March of '71. The Volvo brakes were started in '73 and somewhat abandoned because I had a family terminal illness at that time that kind of knocked the shit out of me and everybody else around me. And consequently, I did not get back to working on the coupe till '77, and that's when I finished up by starting and completing the installation of the Volvo front disc brakes. Anyway, that's it. That's it for the 32 Coupe. I've still been unable to lay down on the floor because of the flu and do the requisite bleeding, but that's going to happen maybe next week. I am feeling a little bit better, but still not quite out of the woods here. Enough to come over and do this film. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Lou, anything else?
No, I just jack it up in the air, pull the tires off so I can, I need to get those braces all hooked up, get those in there, and...
You know what? I got a hand air tool hacksaw for Christmas from Randy the Riveter, my son-in-law. From what I've been watching on other people's videos, that thing is ideal for doing cuts. So I should maybe bring it over and you can help you do whatever you have to do, cutting, without having to get in there with a big old sawzall or something.
Yeah, well, I've been lucky. I cutting all that sheet metal. I've just been using the
bandsaw?
die grinder, you know. It
Yeah.
cuts it real nice and easy.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true.
It works real good.
All right.
This year I'll just put these in the bandsaw and cut them.
Yeah.
I gotta re-drill them, then I'll mill holes in the bottom so I can slide it a little bit.
Good, good.
Just like those are made there.
Okay, well, that should do it for this segment then. We'll see y'all later. Take care, everybody out there. Bye-bye.
See you later. They're going, huh?
Yeah, hey. Hello, everybody. It's, whatever the hell it is. It's April 7th, Sunday, 2024. This is Bob and Lou and Randy at the Two Old Guys Garage building the Anglia Street Rod. And as you can see in the background, the front end is kind of gone up. There's actually headlights in it. So I'm going to take the camera, I'm going to go up and do a little close-up of what's happened in the last couple of days with Lou working on it while I still recover from my flu. So hang on just a second. I'm going to pause. All right, back. Lou has...
Underneath the wheel wells.
He's cut the inner fender well. As you can see, this is the line, the new cut line that goes to the front. That fits pretty good. And I can show it under here too. All right. And if we look there, there's the fender headlight braces bolted to the frame, which gives us some stability. The headlights are in. And likewise, on this side, there's the piece there. And the other headlight. And Lou, no, put the lights on.
Yeah.
Actually, the headlights are not only installed, they're wired up. Dimmer switch,
There's high beam.
high beam, low beam. Okay,
Low beam.
pretty good. That pretty much completes the electrical, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Well, maybe for the license plate light.
Nah.
That's nothing. But yeah, the electrical is basically done. Now, Lou, you were telling me a little bit ago about you got some special screws that...
Yeah, I get this panel in here. This is a double panel. This where this roll is. There's another piece in there, but they have quarter 20 nuts. They're inside here, and they float. So you need those screws that got the point on them, the pan head nuts. Yeah. And I got some of those ordered.
And they're quarter 20?
Yeah, quarter 20. Yeah. Yeah. So I've got those coming. So that's the bolt, that'll bolt everything together. And of course, it, like you're saying, it's got a little bit of wobblies in it, but it'll, once you get all this metal buttoned up together.
So the stock Anglia fender headlight brackets, they fit pretty good, huh? They
Well, yeah, I had to pull them in. So I think what I'm going to need to do is put a spacer behind, and it'll draw this, it'll let it come back out on its own.
Oh, more to a natural...
To a natural...
Like the original...
Where the natural bend is.
The original...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so...
That makes sense. Huh, so...
But I tell you, it's like, at least it's square, it's not all screwed up. The grill has still got to be adjusted. It has it has slots, so it'll
because
right now it's just half-assed.
Yeah, when I filmed with the last segment, this line was actually lined up parallel to the top of the radiator tank, so which is quite a bit better than what we had with quite a bit better than what we had with that thing.
Good place for it.
So that's good. So what in general is coming up next? You're going to finish the bolting of the grill.
Yeah, get the grill all bolted together, and then
And you're going to have to do something about this misalignment. Don't know.
you know, for right now, I'm not even gonna worry about it. You know,
Yeah.
because now once you put the whole car really back together, after it's all, you know, prior to painting it, that's when you start getting everything to try to fit in there. But
Yeah.
for now, you know, just try to.
So what's coming next? The dreaded
Yes,
The dreaded
The
doors. The doors.
that's the dreaded part.
The dreaded,
That's
yeah.
gonna be the nightmare.
Yeah, we're not looking forward to that because we know that the doors
Yeah.
don't quite fit into the opening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here they are over here. Because you can see how thick this is. In the original steel door, this of course would be a folded over skin. It would be kind of a knife edge. But my gosh, this is over almost 5/16 thick. So we've already thought about what we might be able to do here, maybe with a custom guide and a router to clean this down. But anyway, like I say, we're not looking forward to it, but it's all part of the game.
Yeah.
So, hey, so now that you have the headlights in, that means you can do sneak around at night drives in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, right.
But no glass, you'll still need your Barney
Yeah, I
Oldfield
need
goggles.
my, goggles.
You need your goggles. Keep the wind out of your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking good. Boy, I like this. This is very pretty.
Yeah.
And this, I guess this is actually stainless steel, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ford in the 40s, actually earlier than that. I know they used a lot of stainless steel for trim on
Oh
Fords.
yeah, stainless steel.
Yeah,
Early days.
from the 30s.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah, stainless steel.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Chevrolet, Buicks, you know, all the manufacturers.
Yeah, all the side trim and the window
Yeah,
trim.
I remember those days, the old days.
Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Well, problem by problem. Knocking them away. Hard to
Yeah, it's
ma-
been a struggle.
Yeah, we've had a lot of delays through the 2 years we've been working on it. The famous rear rims that we never had to change, and the body,
Yeah.
the parts for the body. But it's looking good.
Yeah, it's finally getting look more like a car now.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's about it, and I'm going to take this part 25 segment 3 and I'm going to append it to the other stuff, and I'll probably publish it either later today or tomorrow morning. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Take care, everybody out there. Keep your powder dry. Bye bye.
Don't worry about earthquakes, you people back east.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.